What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ghost Hash Crypto Mining. It's a beautiful Sunday, beautiful day for cryptocurrency. Everybody might be saying, "Hey, John, did you miss what happened yesterday? Did you miss what happened Friday overnight? We suffered a crazy crash. Bitcoin went down to $42,000. I hear all that, but it was expected. That's why you're supposed to take profits as you go up. That's just one thing. Secondly, everything's on sale. Now's the time to buy. So if you're one that's upset now, it's definitely because you either didn't take profit, you stood in too long, or if you're a leverage trader, then you're upside down. In this video, I want to talk about what to do now, how to not let this happen again, and I want to give you my outlook. So let's start there. First and foremost, I want to say that this is just a price correction. This happens when prices go too high. I mean, we added trillions of dollars to the market cap in a matter of a month and a half, 2 months. That was insane growth. A lot of profits were ready to be bagged up, and that's just going to happen in this game. So that's why it's wise to take profits on the way up. You're never going to guess the top. Everybody thinks it's going to go up, but these whales are master manipulators. So what happened here in this particular case, there was a lot of leverage trading and a lot of calls on the market, and these whales, these big time investors, they wait till everybody's asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning to dump, causing prices to go down, and the exchanges liquidate all the long positions. So what happens is then they go right back in and buy it at 40. If you look at the chart, Bitcoin, that went down and they immediately snatched it up at 42,000. So you see this jump, 45, then up to 47. They went from 48 to 45. And whales buy up and down. At one point, there was a price drop, and it's not reflected in this chart, but there was a price drop to almost $42,000. But they bought it back so quickly that you would not know. So first and foremost, now's the time to start buying cryptocurrency again. And I'm going to show you a tool that I use. And I've been using this for a couple of months. I haven't lost yet with this. Again, I'm not a day trader. I look for more passive ways of making income. I do not want to sit in front of a computer making thousands of trades a day to make a couple $100 or even a couple $1,000. I'd rather preserve my time, because at the end of the day, time preserved is what I work for. That's my pay. So I'm not out for the money. I'm in it for the freedom. And I'm going to show you a tool that I use here. So if you go over to TradingView, if you haven't heard of TradingView, it's where you can view charts, market information. It's a great tool for investors, whether you trade stocks, forex, or crypto. So I already have the SHIB chart pulled up, but let's go ahead and let's just leave it on SHIB. We'll just leave it there. And I have this super trend. So you go on FX indicators and you type in super, and what comes up is super trend, and you want to click the super trend version 1 buy or sell signal. You click that bad boy, and it actually tells you when to buy and when to sell. So if we zoom out, you see here that it gave a sell. It gave a sell indication at 22:12, which is 10 o'clock, 10:12, and it gave a buy recommendation at 11:15. So you can follow this, and it's been accurate. You can see here, and what this algorithm does, what this tracker does, is it keeps track of trends, and it gives you buy recommendations and sell recommendations. I've sat here with Coinbase and traded Cardano and USD back and forth and profited about $10 just to try it out the other day. So it works very well, for me at least. If you guys want to try it out, and if you punch in any pair here, you can find it. So ADA USD, and you look at, just so that you know, there's price differences between exchanges, so you got to be careful when you do this. You got to make sure that the pair, all the information matches. So if you're trading stablecoin USDC for ADA, you want to make sure that that pairs, and you also want to make sure that the exchange is chosen also. In this case, it would be ADA USDC on Coinbase. And as you can see, it's also on a buy recommendation. And what happens after these massive dumps and people get liquidated, and they do this overnight, so you got to be careful. 90% of the time this happens at 3 a.m. When you wake up in the morning, everybody panics because you're just not all there yet. Your head is cloudy, and you're like, holy cow, I just lost 25% on my crypto. So people panic sell, and it creates even a further drop, and it gets the desired result, which is very, very low price for them to buy in after they just took all your profits. So it's important to take profit on the way up, guys. I'm not going to stress it. It feels good. You always think it's going to keep going, but put some aside, take some out. I don't recommend exiting every position immediately, but have an exit strategy. Set thresholds where you take 20% out, and you always got to take profits. It's the only way to secure a victory in this game, because the exchanges, the whales, they're not on your team. They do not care. This isn't one big we all make money. They're trying to take your money, and that's how you got to play this game. So with that said, now we went over what's going on in the market, a cool tool on how to get back in, and some help on when to buy and when to sell if you're looking to trade and recoup some of that money. Of course, this is not financial advice. None of what I do is financial advice, so I recommend doing your research before you jump into anything I tell you. But now, and this is the cool part, now I'm going to show you a coin that you can mine without a GPU, without anything. You don't need anything. You can do this on your cell phone. No hardware requirement whatsoever to mine this particular coin. And the name of this coin is called AVC, Alpha Vantage Coin. So I just on their main page, now it's called, their website is alphatournament.com. On their main page, you see here it says, join the community, beat the market, earn eternal glory. Brought to you by Alpha Vantage Financial Data APIs. Sponsored by AWS Data Exchange. So, I don't know how much weight to put on this. Amazon services endorsement or sponsorship. But I do like this coin, and here's why. So the Alpha Vantage coin, AVC, and this is a mining guide, by the way. So anybody can start mining this. I recommend you guys start mining this immediately. I've already mined this and made $7. This is my first time, and if I can make $7 daily, that's $210 a month. It's not bad at all, just for doing this. Check this out. Alpha Vantage Coin, AVC, is an Ethereum-based ERC-20 utility and governance token for the Alpha Vantage ecosystem, with a mission to bring advanced market intelligence to all financial market participants. Read the official manifesto. As an AVC holder, you can wield direct voting power on the AVC project roadmap, enjoy high-volume access to Alpha Vantage financial data APIs with a 500-day API rate limit lifted. Have constant access to winning portfolio data and other advanced analytics and tools in the Alpha tournament. And most importantly, become part of a blockchain revolution to shape decentralized, fair, and transparent financial market. Mining AVC does not require any specialized mining equipment. Wow. All that is needed is internet connection and your passion for making the financial market decentralized, fair, and transparent, which I think that's what we all want, right, guys? There are multiple ways to mine AVC tokens. So complete daily quizzes, and this is what I just finished doing. Once you log in, all you got to do is click daily challenge on the top. I'll show you in a second. Complete daily quizzes. Challenge frequency is daily. You can mine AVC by completely daily challenges that reinforce your knowledge on investing, computer science, and blockchain concepts. The total supply cap for this mining method is 125,000 AVC tokens per month, distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. So, you answer these questions. They give you 3 questions, and you're allowed to research. They're multiple choice. So, you got ABC, and they ask you something about either finance, financial technology, blockchain, and if you don't know the answer, you can just open another tab, Google it, and choose your answer. I think the mission here is to educate the public on blockchain, get more people involved, and try to create a truly decentralized financial system for everybody. But the way to do that is education. We all know that the ignorant get taken advantage of over and over again. It just happened again on Friday, and it'll continue to happen. And the only way out is knowledge. There are those of us that know some things, and there are those of us that just due to a lack of knowledge are getting taken advantage of on a daily basis. The vast majority of people live this way. So this company seems to understand that this coin, and this organization seems to understand that through education and knowing and enlightening people is how we're going to get to a better place collectively. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now I want to show you, before we go any further, I don't want to go any further into this. They have an entire roadmap you can read through. They have links. If you can get coins also. If you refer your friends, you'll each receive 250 AVC tokens upon signing up. So 250, they just paid me 110 tokens, and that was $7. So let's go back to that page so I can show you guys. Okay, so this is the main page, and you see here it says daily challenge. When you log in every day, you want to go straight to that daily challenge. It's going to tell me that I've already completed mine for today, but let's go back and let's check my dashboard. So if you see here, I have 110 coins. I think there's I don't know why that says 500. I don't know if there's a limit and 500 is the max, but either way, I'm gonna continue to do this, and we'll report on it and see how much we make in 30 days. I've already clicked to join a tournament that you can also earn coins doing. I believe it goes off of how quickly you answer those questions and if you answer them all correctly. And they have a leaderboard, and the top so many get an allotment of tokens. So other than that, you can always invite people, use your referral code, and you'll get 250 AVC when they make their first transfer out into a MetaMask wallet. Anyway, I thought it was important to show you guys, especially this video where you can make $7 answering questions. I know I've seen videos of people making $23, up to $23 in a couple days, 2 days, 3 days of answering questions. So I think that the reward fluctuates. I'm not sure, depending on how fast you answer the questions. Again, it's my first time You guys, if you guys try it out, let me know how much you get on your first try. Comment down below. And I just want to also let you guys know about my last video, which is another way you can diversify and put some of those mining profits into a different kind of project, so that you're not always stuck. It's good to have an outlet, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, because what happens is a market crash like this, if you're invested in one coin or you're invested in just one sector of the crypto market, you have a higher potential of losing. If you are invested in gaming, NFTs, DeFi, Bitcoin, and you spread those investments out, you mine, all your eggs are not in a basket. Now you have multiple sources of income. You have your mining, you have your Bitcoin that you're holding long term, you have your short term altcoin flips. You just got to constantly keep that money moving, constantly keep it working. Money is energy. It was never meant to rest. If it's not working for you, it's working for somebody else. Always remember that. So I focus on these videos on how to make more money with your mining profit, because I feel that's what's needed in the mining community. More knowledge on what to do once you get the mining profit, as even holding long term is a good strategy, but not if it's your only strategy. You need to diversify and take advantage of all these opportunities in crypto. So if you guys want to check that video on NFTs, there's NFTs you can buy with a debit card now. They make it ultra easy, and these are highly collectible NFTs. Marvel, Disney, you name it. Warner Brothers, they're all coming out with NFTs. NFTs are here to stay. So if you want to buy NFTs and you don't know how to get started, how to get whitelisted on Discord and all the fun stuff they make you do to get in early, all you have to do is check out that video in the right hand corner. It'll teach you how to get into these projects, highly collectible, name brand, household name projects with a debit card. Easy peasy. But anyway, guys, that's all for today. I want to thank everyone for watching my video. I hope you found use in it, and add this to the list. One more thing that you can do to make passive income, and another way that you can kind of diversify a little bit and protect yourself from what's to come. I mean, this is a coin that's going to educate you, and that's what we need for a more decentralized, more fair financial system. Anyway, one more time, thank you. I'll see you soon.